I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
I can't believe the news today. I can't close my eyes and I can't go away. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday.
Well, for whatever reason, only one of the lapel mics work, so I'm just sticking it on the bottle chipboard in between the two of us. I'm gonna have to try charging it. It's not acting like the battery is low. It just turns on, says I'm ready to go, and then turns off. We will be looking at a Dunkin' Spiked Carameled Iced Coffee. Weighing in at 6%.
Just a couple slices of meat here, some summer sausage if you like.
Hors d'oeuvres. Yeah. We could have some spiked caramel.
Thank you.
Puerto Rico.
Grab two. Put two off.
Sweet, like Danielle.
Oh my god. It's like Dave hasn't even left yet.
Just missed him.
Well, a good thing the way he's talking around my grandma. Got a bad taste?
I don't know.
Well, I told you. Yeah, I told you the original one wasn't too great.
If it was like outdated, I'd say it went bad.
They might have been sitting there for a while.
It almost has a sour sweet.
Yeah, the first one had, like I said, I think would be better with mocha or caramel or something. This is caramel. Oh, that's Dale.
Dale.
Yeah. I was like, who's making all that noise? Yeah, it tastes like sweet coffee at first, and then you get the alcohol right, like on the back half. That's got to be what it is.
Oh yeah, I suppose we have comments, don't we?
It's almost like a White Russian that's gone bad, if that's possible.
I was trying to find my grandma and grandpa yesterday, and I found that. Yagoda. I sent him the picture. He goes, "Oh, that's my uncle." Yeah, comments.
Uncle must have had some money because that looks like a nice headstone.
Yeah, Mike's won't look anything like that.
Might be a rock.
It'll be a rock.
A painted rock.
Yeah, no, Eric, not just a rock, a painted rock.
I'll make sure me and Charlie do it so it's painted up real nice.
See, I'm supposed to be doing the Bloody Mary today.
You can go grab one right now because this shit's not good.
Will you drink a Bloody Mary?
No? Well, just keep it rolling. I'll drink this and then I got more beer in the fridge.
Keep it rolling.
Or,
Okay,
I mean, you can pause it too. I don't care. I just don't know how long I'm going to be out here. Got to get some screen time for McCline, you know. He's freaking butthurt. I heard his ass is pretty chapped without me lately.
Well, yeah, there's all sorts of comments. Okay, I guess I'll have to make it really fast.
Do you want me to read comments or no?
I wouldn't go too crazy.
Don't go too crazy. I don't have to read any comments. That's it?
No, I didn't see how many we had total, but there's not a lot.
Well, I'll fucking just wait for you.
Okay, well, you can tell them your thoughts on...
Well, Dunkin' Spike coffee.
You know what? Since I'm already going to be over there, I'm just going to bring this one with me
And charge it up.
and try plugging it in and seeing if
You get a green light.
when I get done doing this, if I can... But it's not acting like the battery's dead. It's acting like it's
I won't even
stupid.
worry. This one's hearing us plenty fine as long as none of us are walking away. It was picking up that music that wasn't loud perfectly.
Bloody Mary.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen Eric run, and it's one of the more entertaining sights I've seen recently, just to let you know. He's definitely not a runner. Well, hello, gentlemen. Good to see you. It's been a while. Eric's been busy working. I've been busy working. He's been gone. Actually, this is a quick review. Tried to do one yesterday, but he had a birthday party for his daughter, and then today I actually got to go to work. So we're doing a early morning one. I told him we could do a quick early morning one, but I can't get too tuned up, you know, because I have to work this evening. So we figured it's a beautiful day for once. It's been raining like crazy up here. We decided to do another one over here in the garage, if you haven't been able to tell that already. So, I guess Eric hasn't had any of his big rants that I've seen. So, I guess I got a few questions for you guys since I haven't been online. Obviously, comment in the comment section because that's the only way I typically get the responses, unless you message me personally. But my question is, well, a few of them. What are you guys thinking about the Supreme Court stepping in with a lot of these gun bans and gun laws? Specifically, I think the braces, they totally removed all that. What are you guys' thoughts and opinions on the direction that this is going? Next is, what are you guys thinking about Trump's VP pick? Supposedly he has made a decision, yet as far as I know to this time it hasn't been released yet, but it should be released in the next couple days. Those are the thoughts that I've been having more recently. Duluth's turning to shit, but we all know that because, you know, it's a blue state. We had the shootout kitty corner to our block, only like 3-4 houses down from me. That was last summer. Now this summer, just yesterday or 2 days ago, 7 in the morning they did a drive-by. 3 people did a drive-by to my son's mom's next door neighbor. So they were literally all hidden in the basement for like 3 hours. So that's just an update up here. It's kind of a shit show. Oh, you're really bringing out the snacks, huh?
I think the other lapel mic died after one and done, the one time we used it.
Just like completely dead, or you mean battery dead?
Dead is no longer working. I plug it in to charge it, the red light comes on and immediately goes out.
Was it a cheap set?
Someone sent them to me. I've seen them on TikTok for like $20.
Okay.
I mean, no, it's not the $400 set that Jeremy has.
No, and I get that, but I mean,
they work though. I mean,
they did.
when they
I mean, But $20 is $20. I mean, they die. Who knows? So I was asking everyone what they thought about Trump's VP pick, which, as far as I know, hasn't been said yet, but what their thoughts or who it might be. And then also, I was asking them about what they're thinking about the Supreme Court with all these new bills being, or not bills, but these laws being looked at, how they finally put a stomp down to the braces.
And what's his name?
Some people are saying fuck the ATF, like get rid of them, because obviously they're making laws that they can't even legally do.
Chuck Schumer's already like, we're gonna get a straight up vote, and we're gonna show the United States how the Republicans are gonna allow these machine gun devices to. Yeah, fuck you. I'll tell you what, if they were to actually.
Well, they already did. I've been watching hearings more than the news lately, and they even asked, weapons experts and this and that. Does a brace make the gun shoot any faster?
Hey.
Does a brace make it shoot any faster? Same with the bump stocks. They fucking null and voided the bump stock law too. Because they said if someone's got a crazy fast trigger finger, they can shoot just as fast as a bump stock.
Didn't Jerry Mitulich already prove that the FRT trigger is not faster than him?
I don't know. But I'm just saying, they essentially said that the bump stock does not make you... It does not shoot as fast as a fully auto. It doesn't. And they basically said that anyone with a quick trigger finger can shoot just as fast. And they null and voided the bump stock and the brace, the pistol braces, as far as my knowledge goes. But they're also looking at other ones.
I know the bump stock for sure. I don't know if the Supreme Court has seen
They got rid of the braces too. Because now they're pissed at the ATF because the ATF's been making these laws that are completely unconstitutional, and they don't have the power to even make laws. So, do you want to pour a little tequila in that? I got just a hair. Oh, that's already full. I got just a hair bit left of that good tequila. Like literally a shot left.
Well, this already has vodka in it.
Oh.
It's a 10% pre-mixed.
Well, it'd make it
10 Barrel Brewing Company. This was a gift from Jolson.
That's what I might have to try actually one day. I'm not into vodka. Vodka's the stuff that'll make me go snaky if I have more than a couple drinks. But if I were to make a Bloody Mary with vodka, just a little bit, like a half a shot of vodka and half a shot of tequila, I wonder how that would turn out.
Mike would go, goddamn, that's a big nose.
You know, the funny thing is, I know her parents from the bar. And actually, she's got a smoking body. Even though she covers it all the time, she's a looker, but she's got a fucking beak as big as Mike.
I know, a fucking toucan would have flown through and gone, God damn it, woman.
Well, shit, the toucan would be trying to fucking make a nest, like, hey, will you be my mate?
Let's see, Cobra missed out on the club. He says, boom, that's $50 these days. First in is J-Dog saying first. Then he said he's at home. Rich says, cheers all. I guess I don't need to rush.
Cheers, Rich.
Cobra says, here. Then Cobra says, I don't understand what you're trying to do with the 10-Foley optics mount. Is there another optic getting mounted on there? It's just a filler. All he wants is just a filler cap for looks. I know it may not be Jolson's heartfelt thoughts, but I think the sights will always look... Sights not getting used are going to look better than that thing sitting there. First of all, you'll be able to see straight through the bottom of it.
I'm not disagreeing with you,
but
hey, preferences are preferences.
Yeah. On the other hand, I didn't get a chance to do anything with it yesterday. I mean, I didn't even do the brew review until I started at 8:30 8:30 last night.
Oh, you did do one last night? Real late?
Really late, yeah.
I didn't think you were going to do one at all.
I
was telling them I didn't think you did.
almost didn't.
I got one for you.
Smile Money says, there it is. I'll be back in the morning.
Because you and Dave really seem to like those Tang Folios. Have you seen the really tiny Tang Folio?
I don't know, man.
I'm going to look it up if they still have it on here.
Hey, it's your boyfriend. Long on track?
No. Not at all. Man, that would be bothersome to me. Still getting calls.
Oh, man. He hasn't called me in like 3 months. Cheap old gun guy. Be happy,
It's too much.
but never satisfied. Oh. Hang on. Hold that thought.
Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
McLean says, king is a compliment. I'm not doubting it. I just...
What's that?
There's a newer guy that's been leaving comments, and he always says "Goodnight, King," and it just seems more than I deserve. But fine, king of my man cave, and I'm not even there right now.
You minimize yourself.
Okay, Jolson, right off the bat, granted, he was just grabbing something that he knew I hadn't reviewed. Vodka with natural flavors and caramel color added. Why we need to add caramel to a Bloody Mary, I don't know. You know what it's reminding me of?
What's that?
Tabasco sauce with vodka in it. And I'm not a fan of Tabasco sauce. No, it's not. It's not very good. The pre-made ones, Zing Zang was probably the best as far as that I've had in a pre-made in a can.
Yeah.
A lot of companies don't do pre-made Cutwater. Cutwater has their regular and their bold and spicy. I don't like their bold and spicy. It's not that it's hot. It's just, once again, in the process of trying to make it zesty, they made it taste not good. Smile Money. You know, without video of range, the visit didn't happen. This is a video format, damn it. Radio is that thing on Friday night.
The Tang Folio Compact. Have you seen that?
I don't know, probably.
I didn't know they made them that small. They always seem to be like.
Oh yeah, I had one.
Really?
My P carry 10 millimeter was a 4 1/4 inch barrel.
Do you like that? You got rid of it, so it couldn't have been that good.
I got into I desperately that. I tell you what, me and somebody had a conversation once about gun regrets. One of my biggest ones to this point in time was getting rid of that, because it was the first 10 millimeter I owned, and Christine gave it to me.
Idiot. I finally made a new purchase. Dave keeps telling me I gotta get a full size because I got rid of all of mine, for the most part. Just ordered that bad boy. Should be in a day or two.
You'll have it before I get back.
I don't know. Fucking people that do my credentials fucking seem to really take their sweet time, or at least they did down at Stadium Pond. When I was up at Dead On Arms, they called me back in like 3 or 4 hours. Down here, they put me on a fucking wait for 7 days or whatever. So I had to wait a week.
Stadium is close, and if they would have abided by their original thing that they told me,
Yeah.
if you are going to exclusively use us, we'll charge you $35. So I got charged $35, and the very next time I got charged $45,
You
and
said, fuck you guys.
that's when I switched to Graceland Pond.
Yeah, I couldn't find them. Well, but they're also more private. So
He's also like 83 or 84 years old, so
I didn't realize he was that old.
how long is he going to be around?
I didn't realize he was that old. I thought he was more like your age, to be honest.
I wish. He also had the best price. He'll also ship out. Of course, that dude out by Christine's dad also is $20. Both of them charge $20. They both charge a fair price. Stadium Pond, they make up their own fucking rules.
They weren't even on the list, and I probably would have gone to them, honestly, just because they're so close and convenient. And the next ones that I know are reliable is Dead On and Fisherman's Corner. I went to Fisherman's Corner because they're $5 cheaper and they're half the distance.
Well, I don't know
And
about
I'd
the
rather support them, honestly.
How much do they charge you?
$45. Dead On Arms, honestly, is a nice place if you want to go for a pistol range in the winter. But their ammo is so expensive. All their fees are just so expensive. But I will say that is where I went for my permit class. I've definitely gone shooting there quite a bit. I mean, it's a nice facility. It's just expensive.
I guess this one is for you. Eric. McLean. Eric, I'm flipping my bean like it's Rocky's seed bag. And where's the hunk?
Right here, man. Right here. Do what you got to do, but keep your bean flicking to yourself.
Wade says, I came, I watched, I got distracted, so no comments. Smart Money says, use those drumsticks with the cowbell. Yeah, I actually already got contacted by the, it was a cold-hearted bastard, and he says that me and Jolson are supposed to recreate the SNL scene.
I'm gonna tell you this, because I'm almost done. This was horrible in the beginning. However, at the end, you don't taste nothing but the initial sugar part. Maybe it's because your palate just finally, it's...
Dies?
That, or there's enough sweetness that, because it's kind of a milky cream caramel flavoring. Maybe it just coats your tongue enough where you don't notice it after halfway through the beer. So it goes a little bit... I'm going to give this a 5. Because in the beginning, I would have said like a 2. But after I've drank through
Here's the thing. Here's the order for which I'll be drinking them now.
That one's bad too?
That is not good.
Hey, I do got a little tequila.
Fuck you, Dale.
You still like Biden? Are you guys doing your beer review?
Do we still like Biden?
Does that answer the question? I wish this neighborhood got along.
What do you mean?
Dale's such a dick.
The neighborhood does get along.
Except for you, evidently.
I get along with everyone.
I got a list. First he gets rid of me, then he's going to get rid of you, and then he's going to get rid of Dale, because it's just the evil prick that he is.
I do what I can. I guess bottom lesson is, don't cross me. Did I tell you? I don't think I did. Did I tell you the burn my son gave me the other day with Jordan out here? I think you might have been out here.
I don't know.
You might have been out here, or it was right after you left. Jordan was out here. He called me Mr. M. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, my name's Matt. What? I don't get this. And then he goes, no. Mr. M is your forehead. You son of a bitch.
No, I must have just had walked away.
Oh, my kid is getting...
You'd need to have the Marlon Perkins kit. When he starts getting mouthy, you decide between the orange tip and the black tip dart. Oh, look, he looks sleepy.
The problem is he's gonna get all beat up. He's running around playing basketball, and you just see him do one of these.
Salty says, shake, 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 shake. You're naked. Shake, you're naked. Bad says, greetings, Captain. Oh, sorry. Greetings, Bad. That's if that thing's... Oh, green light's still on. Smile Money says, try to listen to Locked and Loaded podcast. Yep, still talking about poop. Being paid to poop, pooping in a potty, or porta potty. So I turned right back out. See? It's my plan's working.
Trying to get rid of your viewers?
Yeah, get 5 minutes of poop talk. We don't have to worry about dealing with Smile Money comments. And then 6 minutes in, we go straight on to the topic on hand. Mike says cheers.
You know, Smile Money watches this, though, so he's going to just fast forward through 5 minutes.
Poop.
Totally burnt through that one.
Wow, towards the end already. Sharky, 57 minutes ago from...
Danielle just walked in the door. I don't know if you guys saw her. That was a little sneak peek.
Sharky says, cheers all, didn't shoot that. Packages on deck, and here we go. Which this, by the way, is on the backup channel. You want to try a Bloody Mary beef stick?
Maybe after I grab another beverage. Would you like anything? I got whiskey and tequila in there. I got a brand new bottle of Johnny Walker. And the tequila that I gave you, I thought that stuff was good.
It was.
Dude, I really thought you were just gonna throw your whole cup.
Fuck this.
No, the way you did that, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have such a mess to clean up, or my tires are gonna be popped.
You know what? I'm not falling for that banana in the tailpipe trick. Stick my glass right.
Yeah, that tailpipe's a little too big for a fucking banana.
Yeah, you ain't getting a banana in there. Yeah, I've got what? 2 sips off of this? Yeah, that's
Not good.
well.
I'm telling you, it gets better if you just drink the whole thing, but it's still not great. I was actually thinking it was going to be decent.
For being Dunkin' Donuts are putting their name on it.
Yeah.
I felt it should have been better. Sharky says cowbell, but only if Jolson bells it on his head. Usher Myers says, good night, King. 50 minutes ago.
Who's that?
The new guy.
Yeah, what's his name?
Usher Myers. XV7MQ, and his avatar is the Starfleet Academy. So, I kind of like him.
I was going to say he's already up right up your alley.
Yeah.
You know what that tells me? He's AI.
He doesn't even exist. He's not even real.
You want any of that? Or do you want whiskey? Or both? I think there's only like one bump left of this.
I'll take some of that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In the cup or what?
Sure. Go. Oh, shit.
What'd they tell you? It was
Jeez.
like one shot. Yeah, this is the tequila I got, honestly.
You gonna put something back in there? Or can I set this down?
I really like that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it back in there.
See, they can't even see speak to the meat log. There's only one ship left.
Oh, you just showed that one off.
No, it's
You don't want none of this?
no.
All right, I'll take a bump and I'll put it in there, and then we can.
Sharky says, put the rear sight back on the Tanfoglia, Jolson. Anything else is gonna look like dog poo.
Now, see, that's where Miles is wrong, because that would be the next neighbor to go. Honestly, I don't care about them. I don't have a problem with any of my current neighbors.
I don't mind him. Oh, well, that I didn't know would happen.
Well, I don't have a problem with them either.
I hit the thumbs down and it refreshed and has comments plus the club. Damn it. Let's see. Sharky says, I come back from Duluth with tons of gear I won over the years and gifts from so many people. I threw out shoes and about 75% of my clothes that I brought just to make weight on my suitcase. Well worth it. Wow.
Sharky, come back again, but this time make sure to bring an extra suitcase. That was good seeing him up here, honestly, though. That was cool. Are you, I know we've talked about like a Shoot-a-Palooza reunion. Is that in the works, or?
Yeah, either next year or the year after. She wants to.
Well, I know you guys were talking about it, but there wasn't a huge.
It's kind of
rush
like
or nothing.
why we've been. See, there's no video footage of the secret range because A, we didn't know who would be there. I didn't bring anything with. I did take a few pictures that I sent.
You're
to
talking about the one that you had. Who went with? Was that Sharky or no?
No, me and Nihap.
Nihat, that's what it was. Yeah, Nihat. I knew it was.
I mean,
someone, I thought.
I mean, I don't know if I've narrowed it down or not, but that one's in northern Wisconsin versus.
I'm guessing that place was a lot less buggy.
You know what? We didn't.
I mean, it's surrounded by woods.
We didn't. Now that you mention it, I don't think we had any bug repellent with, and not a thing.
It's surrounded by woods, though. But I mean, it's not nearly as much of a wet area as when we go north to any of those places. Whether it be my dad's Island Lake, the cabin, or the Carroll Trail, they're all up north and surrounded by bugs and lakes and water.
Sharky on the armchair quarterback 21 minutes ago says Bravo 2.
Would you like anything?
EMT shot at Bravo 5 on the previous video got deleted from your view. Yes.
What do you want? I got the Ranger. I got the Anti-Hero. I got more Duncan. And I got a Unruly Truly.
Voodoo Ranger is good.
That's what my thought was too, buddy.
Okay, so Sharky's helping himself out here. EMT's Bravo B5 was a hit, and Sharky's Bravo 2 is the death shot, which means this round's over. Nobody found Colonel Mustard, and I didn't bring the book with, but I will
Sure to note it.
Sharky, I will jot you down for the last position.
Should I forget?
Still present on actual video comments. Yeah. You know what doesn't make any sense is I actually went back to just the comments on the video and nothing. Sharky on the peach tea says SH. Nice revolver and green bikini. Oh, the girl at the end. I guess, okay. On Bloody Mary mixes, I give I give this like a 3, maybe a 2.5.
Wow.
Hopefully these mix like go in beer, because if not,
You're gonna have to fucking comment or title this review the garage garbage.
Shit show plus.
Everything out here is not. Well, good thing I've got plenty of backup. But
Yeah.
no, so Eric went to the liquor store, could not find a single thing that we have not reviewed.
It's,
Well,
Well,
I mean, we're not talking about wine and weird stuff, but like the stuff we normally review, you know, whiskey and beers.
good stuff. The
Could not find anything new. So I went there, I think that day later on or the next day, just to see if my eyes were any different. And I found these Dunkin' things. I'm like, well, we've never tried that. That actually sounds all right.
I almost got that because it was a variety pack.
Yeah. Oh, it's really not good. You know what that's gonna be? That's gonna be my new bitches drink. Bitches, come over here. You can have some of this.
It's 6%. Could play into the cards for you.
Jesus. If they come over here, they're already toasted.
I mean, 2 of these, you'll see legs in the air and a butt on Granny's car.
Actually, that has happened a few times. Just not on camera.
Okay, just to be fair, I'm giving both of these a 3. So fucking a combined 6.
Combined 6. No, that's what I said 2 on that, but if you keep just drinking it, it masks that aftertaste. Oh, trust me, I'm not going for another one. That's why I got the Ranger here.
Salty 4 minutes ago says double summertime naked. And you see the look Kathy gave me when I pressed the button?
No. Now, why she drove away?
I bet
I think I'm gonna need one of those.
I bet you she still votes for Biden. Some people just aren't all that smart. I like these fucking people that are protesting Greenpeace and painting Stonehenge and covered some Lear jets over there. Do these people have to be the most stupid people on the whole planet? Their thing is they have to get away from fossil fuels so that poor countries can excel.
They're doing just the opposite.
Yeah. How do you think these poor countries get anything? If you take away all fossil fuels, now the poorest of the poor get even. See, I'm sorry, but if you're an environmentalist listening to this, try getting an education and realize that if you were to get your way,
Just look at the process of how things are made. Do you know how much it's costing now to get rid of these turbines for the windmills? Like the turbines and the blades
those
themselves.
blades are fiberglass.
Yeah,
What did I hear?
it's costing them so much money. It's costing way much more than they think it was ever going to save. It's costing them so much more money because they have to replace them. I think every 12 years or so. They said it's a decent amount, but it's still for how much you have to replace them. That's a lot of work and a lot of cost that's going into this, and they have to get rid of these blades, and it's becoming a nightmare because of how bad they are and how they can't get rid of them.
After 1,000
Like it's
years,
costing so much money to get rid of them.
after 1,000 years in a landfill, a fiberglass blade will still be there.
You know what I say? Cut that bitch up and put it on the fucking hood of a car.
Put it in the yard of all these environmentalists. Let them build fences out of it. Stand them up.
Build their own little Stonehenge.
Yeah, when I saw these people protesting, I was like,
Scratch your head.
you obviously don't have a fucking brain. Not a fucking ounce of brain cells. Because if I wish they could go somewhere and get their way and realize that without petroleum, without that industry, we're not going to be making shit for them out of plastic. We're not going to have any way of generating a way of pumping water. we were not going to be able to have any way of getting supplies to them. Just fucking complete retards. These kind of environmentalists are the stupidest of the stupid.
Well, you realize what they're saying, and this goes back throughout a lot of time. These people don't think for themselves, and they believe in the system because they don't think of themselves, or think for themselves. And the thing is, even though the system's completely against us and wrong, that's the only thing they know, and they rely on that, and thus they are fighting for the system instead of against it, which the system's oppressing them, and they don't understand that because they don't read history. Granted, history is always rewritten and changed, but still, even then, you should know. I know enough. If I know enough, and I'm only not even 40 years old, anyone older than me should definitely know history better than I do. And it's nothing but against you. They're going to oppress you, so that's why we made our Constitution. That's why we have our rights, and you should exercise those rights daily. That's the only way to keep the system in check, and everyone keeps folding over to all these new laws that are getting passed. Half these laws are even completely unconstitutional because they're not even made by the House and the Senate. They're fucking made by these separate government organizations, like the FTC, the ATF, all that shit. So it's tough. What do you can't teach them because they're so embedded that they have to fight for the system because the system's what's saving them. I mean, it's complete brainwash and stupidity to like 300%. I mean, you can't do nothing other than exterminate or let them die on their own. And I'm not one to exterminate a huge population.
No, I think if we could just do what I have said,
What's that?
give them their own area, they would exterminate themselves.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Their ideas are so flawed. If you combine usually it's one and the same, a libtard Democrat along with an environmentalist, between the two fractions of fucking stupid and power hungry, they would just self-destruct. They would just, I don't know.
I laugh. A lot of people are like, draw a line between the U.S. and, half of them are Republicans, half of them are Democrats. Well, you can't do that. It would actually be like you'd have to draw a map around like maybe a fifth of the United States, and the rest would all be Republicans. Because there's a lot more land per Republican. It's just the inner cities. Hell, it'd be probably less than 1/5. It'd be like 1/10, 1/20th. That literally, and you separate it, and you would see that small area of the blue section, even if it was 50-50. You'd see them go down so fucking quick.
Here's the problem.
Wouldn't matter how much land you give them.
You take the most corrupt, the most power hungry, the most idiotic people. In other words, I just said Democrat in a long way. You take the Democrats and look at where they are. California, Illinois, Washington, D.C., New York. You take those areas, because of the population of those areas, they basically control all of the rest of us.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's
a tiny area.
I don't know. They're just... I don't understand why... I guess it's just, once again, like we've already said, when you don't have the ability to look at history, you have a tendency to repeat it. And now the best of England left to create the United States of America. So then when they started realizing we got a chance to start over, that's when our country was created. And now we've got the same idiotic mentality.
Same motherfuckers controlling us.
I mean, look at what's happening in Texas. Texas, in my book, Texas was always the place
The
you
Lone
went
Star, the
for
last,
freedom,
the last stand.
for the Second Amendment. It is so far not that anymore.
Because all the fucking blue people are moving over from California and
Yeah, they're not happy with California, so
Vegas,
now they
all
move
these
to
other-
Texas and they destroy Texas.
Yeah.
It's just like,
well, and they also have a lot of people.
how do you not learn?
But it's also they have. I mean, Texas is so fucked right now. They got people flooding from California that are actual citizens that are dumb as fucking boxes of rocks. Then that's like the number one place where they're jumping the border between them and California. I mean, they're getting the floodgates are open for anyone and everyone to move there, and for sure, it's causing a lot of problems. It's definitely rising the blue color over the red. You know what I mean? It used to be a solid red state. Well, strongly red state. There's still some Democrat areas,
Yeah, a
but
little
very
bit,
small.
But very, yeah, population overall was massively red.
And now it's you know what? In the next, I'd say 4 to 8 years, next few elections, we might see a switch in Texas, which we never thought we would see.
I tell you, if these libtards, which are fully in control of Minnesota, they are jeopardizing their own party by turning Minnesota red. I mean, look at Governor fucking Waltz. He is turning a blind eye to the feeding the children program that has turned out to be so massively corrupt.
And you know who it's all going to? The fucking towel heads that have moved in.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
I mean,
there's gangs down there that are controlling the city. Now think about this. There's gangs down there controlling the city. Omar wanted to get rid of all the police and have nothing but her towel head fucking people that come in controlling the city. Do you remember that?
Oh,
she wanted
yeah.
to make them the police state.
Mm-hmm. Well, look at some of the richest area down there is now turned into a no-go zone. Like around Lake Calhoun, it's been lost. It's destroyed.
That's right where I lived. Dude, I lived like a mile and a half from Lake Calhoun. I'd rollerblade down to the lake and rollerblade around it.
Now you wouldn't be able to. Your fucking white ass you'd get McLeaned, ass raped.
I don't know about that. If I was rollerblading, I'd probably have 3 pistols on me.
Fucking, you got 2
I'd have
belts.
I'd have my shoulder strap, I'd have my belt, and then one in the boot. Or one in the blade. One of my rollerblades.
God.
Of course, that would make me a target, because I'd be wearing shorts, and you'd see every one of them. They'd be like, oh, hey, we need some guns. Shoot this motherfucker. We now got 3 more.
It's like, what is the number right now? Since Biden has taken office and he rolled back, got rid of all of Trump's border policies, it's in the neighborhood of 10 million or more illegals. And they, once again, this morning I was listening to Timcast, and they were going on and on about the percentage of I can't think of the Sharia group, but one of the most radical. They said the influx of them coming across the border and disappearing into the United States is
Huge.
just gigantic. And it's like these are all the people responsible for some of the biggest terrorist acts, and Biden ushered them across the border.
But here's... So yes, he did. But they're now doing it in our homeland, where before, these same people we always called terrorists, who are they getting funded by? It's been the American government, or the big governments across the world, the whole time controlling this whole fucking narrative and controlling all these terrorist groups. Now, there might be a few terrorist groups that do their own thing, in all honesty. Yes, I get that. But think about the big ones, and I mean, look at 9/11. They're still all conspiracy theory things. These motherfuckers, they're all getting backed by the U.S. government. And then what happens? We go and fucking take them out and say we're the fucking saviors. Am I wrong?
I don't.
Hey, we're going to put this person in president. How often do you see that happening?
That's what STL Ray Edwards used to say. We've never elected a president. We've installed them all.
Yeah. Unfortunate. But again, read your history.
I still think Trump is truly the wild card. I've repeatedly said, is he perfect? No. But why are you even having this conversation? Why would you say, yeah, but about Trump? Yeah, but what? You gonna vote for Biden?
I praise
you fucking unpatriotic piece of shit.
I praise Trump as a president. As a person, no, he's not perfect. But I tell you what, he's actually probably a lot better than most of you guys, and most of you guys would even think. Like he has done nothing but give himself up and his money for this country.
You know,
has he made mistakes? Absolutely, everyone has. But he is literally fighting to keep our rights the way they were intended, as compared to how many presidents in the past can you say the same for? Very little.
That's Jolson.
Very little presidents have fought for the people, and that's exactly what he's doing. And to be honest, I think Trump's even going a step farther than fighting just for our country. He wants to fight for our country, but he also wants peace across the world. I mean, obviously we're number one, and he wants to make us the priority, but he is also not okay with the fucking genocide and the wars and the murder that's the slave trade, all that's going on across the world. And everyone wants to write him off like he's the bad guy because he says grab her by the pussy. Fuck.
You know, I think it's funny is when someone looks at me and goes, because it's actually happened. Well, he said grab him by the pussy, and I looked at him and said, "Which pussy? Your wife's pussy or your girlfriend's pussy? Shut the fuck up." You're gonna seriously. You're going to stand here and go, well, Trump said grab him by the pussy. Meanwhile, you're nailing two different pussies. The one you're married to, I can see how those vows worked out for you. And the other one is your girlfriend. Shut up. Yeah, I'd rather my guy was grabbing by the pussy as opposed to allowing them all across the border. Okay.
I'll be back.
Before we start talking about poop and smile money goes away, we should probably just call it
All right, we can call
a thing anyway.
You want one?
No, Matt, I'm good. Okay, we gotta go.
Yeah, it's past my bedtime. Well, not really. Not on a day like today. You guys take care. Have a good one. Good seeing you again.
The client will be happy. We're at an hour.
Hopefully, we can do this again sometime soon. But Eric's all of a sudden been busy these days.
Hey, there's an opportunity. I might be gone for 2-3 weeks.
Hey, I found a job for you. You might really like.
Okay, gotta go.